So if you look at the graph below, you'll see the introduction of satellite messaging via smartphone has had some significant implications, or at least we suspect it's had significant implications to our call volume. And it started in 2022 with the introduction of the iPhone 14, where Apple included the ability to send an SOS message via satellite from the phone. And that expanded a couple of years later in 2024 with Google doing a similar thing with their Pixel 9 phone, which again allowed for a SOS message. Apple released a couple of months later the iOS 18 platform, which then upgraded the ability to do any message via satellite, not just an SOS message. And then most recently, Rogers this year in 2025 has released their version of this, which is through an eSIM platform, which further opens it up. And it's quite remarkable because it's open to any Canadian and on any carrier. So that's going to have significant implications potentially as well. And just remember, we're still in the early phases of this technology. Not all phones can do this. So as older phones get replaced, more and more people are going to have the ability to, use this service and reach out for help. And I think about this as really about user intentionality. And if you think about somebody going into the backcountry or remote areas in the past where there wasn't cellular service, you had to have intentionality about wanting to have connectivity. So you would have to go out and buy a purpose-made device like an InReach or a Zoleo or maybe a Spot device, and then you'd buy a monthly or an annual subscription plan. Then you had to figure out how the thing worked, and then you had to kind of make a bit of a plan up if you did hit the button for an emergency, what would happen then. So there was thought and process put into this, and that's really just totally changed with this new technology, because literally you can pull your phone out and swipe and you're connected to emergency services or emergency call center that's going to be able to get you help. And the expectation in society today is that help is going to come. So I think this has some significant implications from a user behavior point of view, also from response expectations, and what kind of pressure and stress on capacity is this going to cause for emergency services. So again, pay attention to what's happening here. The implications for agencies working in the space is really quite significant. So stay tuned for some more discussion around this, and I'll see you next time.